On you guys, it's Ice DLSD back with another video, and today I'm just gonna talk Lorcana, just not really any topic. I'm just gonna talk Lorcana. So first thing I want to talk about is obviously the first chapter. The first chapter, like I said in my first video, I bought this box for 220. Now it is currently $380, pushing 400. I got a case for 1,000, and it's now about 2,000. So how do I feel about buying first chapter right now today? I still think, obviously, buying the first chapter at $2,000 a case, at $380 a box. If you don't have any at all, and you're thinking about doing it, and you think you might regret it, and you're really in it for the long haul, might be your last chance to get it for a decent price, because I don't see this box slowing up. I think this box is for sure going to be $500 soon. Not sure. I'm not going to put a timetable on it, but it's kind of obvious, right? This box, if you're someone that likes Pokemon investing in Pokemon, this box has literally done better than anything in Pokemon. There's nothing in Pokemon that Prismatic, Destined Rivals, Paldea Evolve, this has done better than all of that in just 3 weeks. I mean, I bought the box for 220 and now it's 380, about to be 400. I mean, I bought the case for 1,000 and now it's 2,000 in a few weeks. I don't see it going down. It's out of print, and that's the big difference. This box, it's out of print. Those Pokemon products I just told you about, out of print. And that right there is the reason on Ice PCSD, on my Pokemon channel, on my Instagram, I've been saying I'm not buying Prismatic. I'm not buying Destined Rivals. I'm not buying Paldea Evolve. I'm just not. It's just for that price. Why would you buy that? You should have been buying them when nobody want. Anyway, that's for Ice PCSD to talk about. We're talking about Lorcana. So first chapter. If you don't have any, I mean, I personally am satisfied with my first chapter position. I have 4 loose box, and I have 2 ENO1s. I have a CM1 ENO1. It has tape. It's not the one without the tape. It's Then I got this ENO1 CM2. I got those ones, and the other 2 are ENO2s. Then I have a case of ENO2. That position I am fine with. I'm personally not looking to buy any more Lorcana first chapter right now, just because I'm satisfied with what I have. I'm personally just gonna save capital and wait for Fabled to be around $500. And I might get a Rain of Jafar case eventually, and Shimmering Skies, because those sets I really do enjoy. I really do think there's a lot of great cards in them. And the difference is I don't have a case of Fabled, don't have a case of Rain of Jafar, I don't have a case of Shimmering Skies. So, I mean, it's just I have first chapter. I just rather have a little more variety for, because I actually do like this stuff. I actually really, that's why I have a Lorcana. That's why I'm talking about this stuff, because the reason why I started this stuff is because I was talking about it so much off camera that I had to make a channel to talk about it here, because bro, I literally talked to my wife about it I got my wife all addicted and into. I talked to my wife so much about Lorcana, now she's all into it as well. So just I just want variety, right? So I obviously know that first chapter boxes is better than buying Rain of Jafar case, than buying Fable case, than buying Shimmering Skies, right? But I have first chapter boxes. I have a first chapter case, so I do want to personally expand my collection. Uh, yeah, so that's kind of my game plan personally. Gonna save capital, be patient on Fabled, because Fabled is it's a brand new set, right? It's barely a month old, maybe some change, right? We're gonna get more. I have one box and 2 trolls for a reason. Not the biggest Fabled position for. I mean, now we have my wife pulled this, so now we technically do have this as well. But On the sealed side, I'm staying patient because I know we're gonna see better days for Fabled. If anything, if I were to buy any sealed Lorcana product right now today, if I were like right now, if I stopped recording and I went on my phone and was looking at sealed Lorcana products to add for me, it would be Rise of the Floodborn. The reason why is because, for one, it's just for the price that it's at currently. You can get a trove for 60, 70, $80, give or take. Under $100 for a trove. We see what first chapter troves are, right? And it's kind of unfair to use a first chapter comparison because, first chapter is first chapter, but these first chapter troves are hundreds of dollars, 300, for it's gonna be $500 a trove. So, getting a Rise of the Floodborn trove for under $100, at least one. I do want one. The reason why I haven't gotten one is because I'm kind of a little paranoid. I'm not gonna lie, because these troves get damaged so easily, and I've already gotten troves from GameStop, and yeah, they're not really gonna come in the previous condition every single time. So I'm kind of hesitant on a trove personally for that reason, because they do get damaged very, very, very easily. If you have a trove, like I got mine in acrylic, I think that's like almost mandatory for that product because they get damaged so easy and so they're just so delicate. I think I would rather, and this is the messed up part. I ordered a trove from TCG. I'm not a trove. I'm tripping. I ordered a booster box from TCG Player of Rise of the Floodborn. I have a case of it, so I just wanted this Rise of the Floodborn box for, display purposes, because I'm trying to be the Pokey Oz of Disney Lorcana, trying to have all the boxes, trying to have them all displayed, right? So I got my Rise of the Floodborn from TCG Center, and they sent it in an envelope. They didn't even put it in a box. I could not believe what. And this was a verified seller, 99% positive feedback, all that good stuff, right? Bro, my box got so damaged. You can't. I might have to take it out. My box got so damaged. I couldn't believe that. I mean, I already knew it. I mean, it was sent in a damn envelope. I wasn't even surprised when I opened it. Bro, look at that. It's not even. Let me see. Bro, you see that big dent up here? Like, bro, this thing just. Yeah, bro. I'm definitely in the process of sending it back for a refund because they said they don't have any more. So I'm going to have to get a refund for sure. Full refund. Going to send this back, get my full refund, and buy another one. So I am going to get another one in the process of that. So no big deal. No big deal, Not the end of the world. Never get mad over cardboard. I didn't even get mad when... I'm going to save that for Ice PCSD. But, yeah, bro. Getting that booster box damaged from an envelope, it's not the end of the world. I can send it back, get my money back, buy another one. And I actually have a case of Rise of the Floodborn. So I thought my mic was off. I was going to crash out, and I'm glad that... No, I'm just playing. I was just talking about how it's not the end of the world. And anyway, Rise of the Floodborn definitely is what I'm looking at when it comes to sealed Lorcana personally. And then it's going to be Fabled case, Rain of Jafar case, Shimmering Skies case, because those are the sets that I really enjoy. I like the Olaf and Shimmering Skies, the Mufasa, obviously, the Scar. You got the Prince of... There's just so many great cards in Shimmering Skies. Rain of Jafar is stacked as well. You got the Stitch. It's just so many great cards. Next, I just want to talk about this crazy... I was talking to my girl. I was telling her how whenever tournaments are announced, they get sold out instantly, and I can see why. Because that Simba is insane. That Mulan, like all these cards, they're just... I just want to talk about where I just think the direction of Lorcana is going to go because it gets me excited. I think the direction of Lorcana right now I think people are finally like even Rudy from Alpha Investments. That fool was talking about like starting to backtrack. A little bit, not really. He still hates on Lorcana, but that fool was like, oh well, maybe I might be wrong. It's some. I was telling my girl, it's like that fool is like trying to play both sides, right? He's trying to say it's not going to be good, but then he's going to say, hey, but I could be wrong. So he's trying to. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. I just think Lorcana is just. I played the game. I'm not the best. I'm not an expert or nothing. I'm just getting started. We just learned. Me and my girl just learned. Just playing the game. Just seeing the overall growth and just the response online, in person, in discords and all type of stuff, right? And even in person, like I be showing people like that I know and all this stuff, and we just I, this is just natural. This is just a natural. And I was listening to Card Kingdom from Mike, and he says slow and steady wins the race when it talks about Lorcana, and I agreed with that for sure, because Pokemon is absolutely ballistic, bonkers, nuclear right now, toxic. They obviously are, you know, that hobby is. There's a lot of people that like it, a lot of people that hate it, a lot of people who are kind of in the middle, etc. Pokemon is just in a weird space right now. But Lorcana, you have an actual fan base of players. You have people who are starting to actually, because a lot of people. I was telling my wife, I'm gonna say that a lot because I talk to my wife about Lorcana all the time a lot. I was telling her that even like a lot of Disney fans still don't know about Lorcana, and when that changes, and when people have more eyes and seeing Lorcana, it's just this is the first set Fabled, right? Where they obviously took that step for collectors. They added the iconic. I just think when we get more iconics, when we get Pixar, when we get more characters and more